Hello, hello, hello. It's Lord Rocco again. Annapolis Rejects doing clan battle AR versus CVR on Tears of the Desert. Let's get into it. Alright, so we are running a triple Henri, which we don't usually run, but I'm doing it. They're running Z52, don't see a lot of. But they also have double Henri. And they've got triple Russian radar. That's right. Boys, there's no Des Moines in here. I think we're having a toot off. I think that's what you call it. Absolutely no idea how that started. Alright, so we're going triple Henri to B. And so it's going to put, it's a 4-3 split. Don't see many of those, but when you have triple Henri, you see that. Sometimes you'll have those push. And some people anticipate, the push from triple Henri, but generally we try to split it up. We don't usually send all three Henris in one spot. Just because it seems obvious if you put all three of them together. So, the counter would be to slow them down, and you can, if you have two Henris, then you can slow down three Henris with two Henris, or with an Henri and a Zao. Like, you can slow down three Henris that way. So it's a disadvantage. You'd rather have a stalemate of two Henris versus two Henris, and you just kind of trade and don't really do much, and you kind of just sit over there and just hope your 5 is better than their 5. So there's no tactical advantage there, and sometimes you could even send one off. Say, hey, you know what? I'll leave the one Henri here and take our other Henri and go give us a points advantage. I think it was saying GG there because we got the cap first. So I mean, obviously we win. We won the match because we got the first cap and we have a points advantage. And if nothing else happened for the rest of the game, we would win on points at the end. I don't even know if we'd get enough points, honestly. Within 17 minutes. It's possible, I guess, with just one cap. Alright, so we see Henri, Moscow, Stalingrad. So all of their radar, as far as I know, is accounted for. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means they've got one Henri up here versus our 3. Which again, the idea could be, hey, I can slow those Henris down with just one by kiting around and being hard to hit. I'm going to take a lot of their DPS out of the match, and maybe I die, maybe I don't, but meanwhile I'm going to have a 2-ship advantage on the other side. So that's 6v4 at A point. So of course, once we point that out to the team, everyone's aware. So I'm already thinking ahead to, I need to get across the map. So I am basically beelining it across, and obviously the intent is to get into the C cap, take it, put pressure on them, which we don't necessarily need to put pressure on them to move up to A, because like I said, they have the numbers, but we definitely want to have a points advantage and make them do stuff that they didn't necessarily want to do because we have a points advantage. So even if they get A, or when they get A, which is more likely, we want to be in a position where we have the points advantage already. So there's the Henri. He doesn't see me. I don't even know how. Oh, our guy starts shooting cross shots, which I wasn't going to do because I wanted to get this cap. I wanted to stay dark as long as possible. Moskva over there. I don't think he's backing up enough to see me. I was thinking about shooting AP the broadside at Stalingrad, but like I said, you know, the 5-6 shots that I might have gotten off while he's slightly angled, yeah, they're not going to kill Stalingrad. It's possible, but it's more likely not, especially since he's turning off. And now I'm visible for 20 seconds at least, and all someone has to do is hit me while it's happening, and it resets the cap. Which, sure, the other Henris on my team are also dark. So now that we've got the cap, they're gonna do 2 Henris versus 1 Henri, which again is still in their favor. I'm gonna try to get across and help out my team as best as possible to try to bring some balance back. You know, we're still gonna be 5 on 6, but we have a significant advantage now. Is one, we have 2 caps to 1, but the other thing is that we have a ship that has long range and is the ability to shoot across, meaning cross shots. Cross shots are super important. Getting those angles, those broadsides on ships that don't necessarily want that to happen. Now I use my Hydro because there is a Z-52 right in front of me. And we did lose a friendly cruiser. And that sucks. American AP always lands on top of your deck. Always getting citadels. Or big chunk cities. It's not even citadels, those are just pens. So, pretty much ignoring the Henri in the top right front. Is almost effectively remove himself from the battle, which is kind of what he was trying to do, but hopefully pulling the other, you know, 3 Henris to chase him up there, which we just said no, not going to do it. So now we have this Montana here against 3 Henris, which should be able to chunk him down quite easily. But he instantly realizes, holy cow, this isn't what I want to do. I want to get the heck out of here. So he's peacing out. Now, I'm constantly trying to move around because there's a whole mess of ships in front of me, and the last thing I want is for them to take a random shot at me while I'm not paying attention. So I'm kind of shooting in the dirt here. Somebody's targeting me. Not sure who it is. Plus, messing with the throttle gets the Montana to not consider me, even though full on broadside to him. So I want to kind of be like, hey, you don't want to shoot this juicy cruiser at 13 kilometers away. You want to shoot the hard to hit cruisers that are way much further away. And of course, he does take a shot at me. I'm moving forward just enough. Ah, okay, slow. A little paint chip. Alright, so those other 2 Henri should be able to finish him off. He's barely, you know, 5,000 hit points. And they should get him down pretty low. Look at that, 3,000. Of course, those shots missed, but they should be able to take him out, no problem. Alright, now
our victory is in sight.
Stalingrad's been eliminated, but we lost to Stalingrad as well. So we were back on the same page for a second, and then they're back at advantage again. Alright. So there's a Moscow on my right, but I am going to try to use this island to put it between me and that Moscow and go full on reload booster and try to get rid of this Stalingrad as best as possible. It's hard because he's turning to the right, which means he's rolling to the left, means there's less sidewall to get those citadels in. But I was able to get him in and actually elevated this one just to see if it could get it, and still got another citadel. Alright, so we did a significant amount of damage to him. We're up to 95,000 damage. Still pretty early on. Now, Let's see here, up in the north, we got Henri chasing the other Henri. He got him, finally. So now we're on even footing. Don't know where the Z-52 is. I inched forward for a little bit and realized, yeah, Moskva is definitely paying attention. He's running hydro or radar, whatever he's running. It's hydro. So, he's going to know I'm here the whole time. And fine. As long as he's looking at me or thinking about me while I'm shooting his teammates, it's perfectly fine. So we take a shot at this Henri pretty far away. Go Citadel. 7400. It's not nothing significant, but it's good. It's a good hit. All right. So Z-52 just tried to torp friendly Henri, who has decided that he's going to take on this Moskva. Now, if you notice, the Montana still alive. 12,000 hit points. We left him, he had 3,000, and that's why you don't make assumptions. The other thing is that our other Henri was not prepared for the Z-52 and actually got shot by AP. Because he had complete broadside while he was trying to angle against the Montana. So we're angling against this Moskva. We got reload booster going. Get some 5K salvo there. 900. It's okay damage. Nothing amazing. Now, this Henri is pushing up. And he's trying to torp our Montana. And if he gets away with it... Oh, but he dies. And that's the game.